This is McCook's Mr. Bilson. Honored to have you here. Just down here at Barnett Park in McCook, Nebraska. Walking around, me and the dog, and of course pick up trash as we do, two things at once if at all possible in my daily routine. Be that as it may, a lot of people think that going out on a day after event, they need a good supply, a carload of stuff ready to head out down the road, and they have a day or two to gather it. But you might want to think twice, because on this side of the day after, you can still be forced to run. I said be forced to run from your home. And are you ready? In my 68 years, I had never seen a local town be forced to be evacuated before. I'd never seen that I remember. But here this last week, Benkelman, a town of about 700 people, about 45 miles west of McCook, that rural town was evacuated. Had fuel to the fire. It was in the middle of the night. They got the call to get out of town immediately. Now you get woke up from a sound sleep, told to get out of town because there was a prairie fire that started, and the 30-mile-an-hour winds and gusts to 40 was pushing it right at the town. It was going to get the town if they weren't able to stop it. And needless to say, they were under the gun without question. And the people had to wake up, get dressed, and get to their cars and get out of town. And get out of town. That is a terrible scenario to think about. Now, I would hope that they had a to-go bag so they didn't try to grab something or say, I wish I'd grabbed this instead of that type of thing, or maybe grabbing nothing and just going. Wouldn't it have been nice if they would have had some kind of a to-go bag? This is mine, for example. Nice little duffel bag, if you will. It's sitting by the front door, ready to go. To-go bag, what do I have in there? I think one of the more important things I have in there is this bad boy. This is a container that will hold a terabyte of photographs. A terabyte. And God is my witness, there's a half a terabyte of photos. In 68 years I've taken a lot of photos, and they're in here. I have them on the computer too, but I've got them in here ready to go with me so that I don't lose all of my memories with this. And it's in here. I don't have to even take a second thought. I know it's there ready to go. I also think everybody should have a radio, a good portable radio. You should have one in your car, all that. But this is just plan B. What are things that you might need? Another thing that I do carry religiously, and of course in my to-go bag, is a water filter. If things got really crazy, you may not be able to get water through the the cities or what have you. And if you're having to drink questionable water, this gets rid of the bacteria. Not chemicals, but it'll get rid of the bacteria and keep you and your family a lot safer. Absolutely. Let me set these off to the side. And the radio. Something I have in here that you might want to think about is a toothbrush. You ever want to, if you had to run in the middle of the night or go someplace for a while, wouldn't it be nice to have a toothbrush and toothpaste? You know, within a day how gritty your teeth can get. It's just something to think about. Something else I carry is a bag. It's just a cloth bag that can be cinched up. But something like that might be interesting to have. I also carry hand cleaner in here. It's a sanitizer, if you will. Nowadays, you know, it's kind of a must. Antibiotics, just in case you got scratched or hurt or what have you. One thing I carry is stovepipe cleaner. No, I don't smoke whatsoever, never have. But these are good markers. Or you can wrap it around a door, and anybody that knows me knows if one of those is on his door that I've been there. And they wrap around the door handle so easy. Things like that. I always have an extra camera in a to-go bag, just in case. And I've checked the battery. And a nice little, very powerful very powerful flashlight. It's a great tool to have. I've also got safety glasses. I have a roll of quarters in this glove in the end of one of the fingers, which could be defense or just simply a way to carry some cash. There's 2 ounces of silver. 2 ounces of silver might buy you something that, including your life, if you needed it. And very valuable little critter to have. There's a whole bunch of small things in there. Papers to write notes if you needed to. Something I do carry too. Playing cards, you bet. Just some good old playing cards. You might be someplace where you're stuck for a while. That'd give you a kind of a real easy game. So do some kind of playing. I'll set that off to the side for now. Let's see, what else can't you live without? Of course, I have AA and AAA batteries. Yep. And I have about $100 in $1 bills. $100 in $1 bills. Just in case your debit card or credit cards didn't work. Here's a little guy. That's my lighter, electric lighter, and it's good for 100 lights. That could start a fire if you would have to. So the odds are you're just going to go someplace for the night. And let's see, I've got everything, that electrical tape, I've got glue, a little bit of everything. So what would you put in your to-go bag right at the front door so you don't have to think about it? It's already there.